Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball it's being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite. Moon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the five. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor.
Stay on it.
Outside, Lund. Lund inside. Excellent D there from Drew Robert. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now here's Diaz. MP high post. Count that one.
2 points, MP.
And it's SAC with the ball. Pagan with it. Martinez outside. And they double up Carrington. Returns it to Martinez. And again, the attack from SAC, no good. To the wing, right side. Back to MP. And he's going for the alley-oop. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young, and sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Union Elite with the ball. They trail by 1. Inside. Bird with the bucket.
Making the most of a close race.
It'll be the attack from SAC off the tip.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Outside Carrington. Shot clock at 5. 1. Excellent D there from Drew Robert. And the lineup for the attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite. Moon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the five. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Lund misses. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
And it's Harris slamming it home.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
And it's Sack's ball. Martinez outside. Kicks it to Pagan. Carrington for three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lund.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
Outside Diaz. Now here's Bird. The three-pointer is off the mark. Now Carrington. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say.
Here's Harris. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
Sack in the lead. Now Pagan. Pass to Carrington. The tray. Another miss by Drexel Carrington. Here's MP. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, and they'll take that shot anytime they can get it.
Carrington with it. Outside, Lund. No dice from the high post.
You need a better look than that, Jay.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
Now MP. Returns it to Robert. And then Robert with the dunk. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
And the ball is tied up, so we have a jump ball. And Union Elite deciding to make a change here.
Substitution.
Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better.
Timeout called by Sack. He'll talk things over.
Adam Cunningham, Edward Martinez, Michael Pagan.
Substitution for Union Elite. Timeout.
Pass to Martinez. Over Harris. Here's Cunningham. Takes the three. The offensive rebound. That'll even the score. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Here's Martinez. Comes up empty from 19 feet.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
MP with it. Martinez covering. And it's good for two.
Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball's supposed to be played.
Pass to Olsen. And here's Pagan. Guarded by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Cunningham. Rebound by Union Elite.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Carrington, guarded by MP. Martinez outside. Over Harris. Here's Carrington. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Look at the fire from Carrington. Knows how big it was to hit that shot after getting fouled.
Union Elite lead. From deep, it's MP. Count it from distance.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
It's Carrington on the wing. And he lobs it up towards the rim. And Diaz. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
This is nuts. They can't miss. It's so rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that they did miss. Insane display.
And so here it's Sack. Outside Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Over MP. It's good for his fourth bucket of the game. He's shooting 4 for 8. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
The attack from Sack Trail. Outside, Lund. Carrington. He scored his 5th field goal. He's now 5 for 9.
Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington, and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few. He can wreck you on both ends, a very unique wing in this league.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's Union Elite up by 7. And we'll return right after this break. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sack and the Union Elite. And Union Elite has possession. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Soft touch off the glass and in.
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
Here's Pagan. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Martinez. No good from outside. Outside, MP. And the dunk by MP.
And on defense, absolutely no one stepping up to the challenge. Impressive move.
Yeah, credit him for good recognition, taking advantage of the opportunity.
And that sequence sort of tells the story of this game when you look up at the scoreboard.
Right side, Lund. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He should save the fadeaway for when there's a defender on him next time.
Oop, and there's the alley.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
A difficult situation for Sack. Now Carrington. He's got 12. And there's the call on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Lund. Carrington, now covered by MP. Now Martinez, just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. Pure from three-point range.
Nice release on that three-point shot from Martinez. He's clearly put up plenty of those in practice.
To the paint. Here's Robert. Makes it off the glass.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Here's Carrington. One with the pick. To the inside. And Harris with the rejection.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
Bird on the wing. It's Harris at the high post. Fires from deep. MP with the bucket.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
And it's Sack with the ball. Trailing by 17. Martinez outside. Lund. Lund at the high post. Top of the key. Harris comes down with the board. And Union Elite with possession. Now a 17-point lead, their biggest of the game. The drive by MP. Score that one, and he's now a blistering 8 for 11.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on is just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. Union Elite make a switch.
Sack. Adam Cunningham.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Now here is Martinez. 5 points in the game. Pass to Cunningham. Lund, 5 on the clock. Lund with the pick. The triple from Martinez. Sack with another miss. One-on-one fast break. Nice pass led him right to the rack perfectly for the layup.
At a height disadvantage, but great work inside.
Yeah, even against the bigger defender. This guy's not going to back down.
Right side, Lund. Martinez, now covered by MP. Tries to snap the cold streak.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
And he gets it to go.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And it's Sack with the ball. Lund misses from short range.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
MP, no good.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Martinez outside. Shoots over Robert. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. Now MP, now covered by Martinez. Bustling through the contact, they call the foul, and he's on the way to the line.
Showing the touch on the interior.
And time called here, Union Elite.
Union Elite. NP. Shooting 1. Timeout on the court.
Elite deciding to make a change here. And that one misses. To the middle. Hilton! Off the mark, and the drought continues. Harris sets the pick. MP with the look. And the dunk by MP.
MP.
Yeah, you know what? The dunk's nice, but the screen is the real star of the show here.
And those are the fundamentals coaches love.
Great call, Drake. It's good to see the pick pay off and put the fun back in fundamentals.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Pass to Cunningham. And it's blocked! Down low. Oop, anticipated the pass and turnover. Shoots from the elbow. Mitchell brings down the board.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
Good decision making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Not at all. They need to reshuffle their lineup a little bit. Try to find something that works.
They get the board. Stolen away by Mitchell. Here's MP. And the call will be on Harris. That's his first foul.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
Attack from Sac. Ivory Line.
Substitution for Union Elite.
And it's Sack with the ball. Now Carrington. Pass to Hilton. Here's Mecca. Carrington for three. No good that time. MP with it. To the paint. Kicks it out to Mitchell. MP. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Well, there's the hot hand, and then there's on fire. They're unstoppable right now.
I can see the flames of the fire. These individuals sometimes can put on runs like this, but an entire team, this is pretty rare.
Pass to Olsen. Carrington. Try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. They set a pick. And MP gets it to go.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Here's Mecca. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Can they get it? And it's the Union Elite with the rebound.
2 minutes.
Now MP. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington. On offense, here's Sack. Pass to Hilton. It's Mecca. Outside Carrington. And it's good! Assisting on the play was Lund.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
Hey, get on MP.
Mitchell outside. Back to MP. Inside. Bullock, 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Here's MP. Up and in on the layup.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Here's Mecca.
Ball.
Pass to Carrington. And the attack from Sack with another tray.
D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Outside MP. Shoots the 3. It doesn't go for him. And now whistle blown against MP. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams making some changes here.
For the attack from Sac. Austin Lund. Edward Martinez. Michael
Substitution for Union Elite.
Pass to Lund.
Help me out.
And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
And they'll just let the clock run out here.
And you cannot argue with the W there.
To the middle. Here's Kolish. Past MP. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sac falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
Well, that'll do it for now. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
Good game, y'all.
MP! Hey, what up, man?
Hey, Mr. Kelly. You gotta start letting me know when you're gonna pull up.
Come on. You're my client now, all right? I show up for my clients.
Hey, well, how did I look out there tonight?
Solid, solid. If you keep that up, got a pretty good chance of making the All-Star team.
Not quite good enough, but no worries. I'm gonna make my case.
You got one more game against a top prospect. That's how you're gonna do it.
Right. Devontae Mills. I almost played with those guys.
Then you know all about it.
Exactly. I'm not gonna lose.